What's up, influencers? My name is Benji Travis and welcome to the Video Influencers Studio. That's right, this is where we go live. We have guests in studio as well as digital guests. We also record videos from this studio, so the setup is perfect for creating content. I'm gonna be diving into the camera gear, the lights, the microphones, even the computer that runs the software for going live. I'll be showing you how we decided to decorate this place in this YouTube studio tour coming up. Welcome to Video Influencers. We're helping build your influence, income, impact with online videos. My name is Benji Travis and I'm gonna be giving you a tour of my studio. But before we get into it, if you're new to this channel, we interview influencers who are crushing it on this platform and share our top tips so you can crush it on your channels. So subscribe for more videos just like this if you're new here. So this is my studio. This is where I shoot videos. This is where I go live. I want to show you guys my main shooting area first. So let's go over and see all the gear that it takes to shoot our show. So this is the main shooting area where I have my interviews for the Video Influencer show. By the way, Saturday mornings, when I have an in-studio guest, this is where they sit and I interview them and we chat it up and talk about everything YouTube. But also I have the ability to pull people in through VMic. So not everybody can actually come to Seattle and be in the show. So sometimes people get brought in through the software. We're gonna be deep diving into all that software on another follow-up tour. Just let me know if you want to find out more about that. This is the main shooting area. I just got this regular desk. I think we bought this clearance. We put those stand-up legs because I do work here when I'm not shooting videos or interviewing people. I chose this desk because it's actually a dining room table and it's got a nice, comfortable, casual spacing between me and the person I'm interviewing. So in addition to actually broadcasting live, the beauty of a YouTube studio setup is the fact that you can actually shoot videos. So in fact, I actually shot an interview with David Foster just a little bit earlier, and we'll be talking about some affordable options as well as some tips for you guys building your own YouTube studio a little bit later. I'm usually using a lapel mic when I shoot videos for interviews, but when I'm actually broadcasting live, I'm using these, the Shure SM7Bs, the Joe Rogan standard. This is a dope microphone, and of course I've got some Sennheiser HD 280 Pro headphones so that I can hear what's going on in the broadcast. When I first built this space with David, there was a huge echo, so I've got this foam on the wall. This is huge for capturing that echo so that it's a clean, crisp sound. Down below, I've got a rug, but even these shelves behind me, they actually help to break up the sound. This background is elements of my personality and my life. I love Seattle, I love the Seahawks, I love wine. This is a picture of me and Gary when I went to go on his podcast. Got some coffee up here, picture of the family. Got some old vlog cameras as well as one of my favorite pictures up here. Me and the co-founder, Sean Cannell of Video Influencers. But I know what everyone wants to know and what you're waiting for is what the camera setup is like. So let's go ahead and show you what the camera setup is over here. All right, so for my camera, I love Sony's. I've been using the Sony A7s forever. I've actually been a fan for a decade. For my main shooter, I'm using the A7 III. For the lens, I'm using a G Master 24-70. It's just a solid camera, definitely pricey. For my secondary angle, for my guests, I'm using the A7S Mark II, and then for my wide is the A6400. All of them are able to connect into the broadcast computer through an HDMI connection. Now the thing is, whether you're using an A7, entry-level DSLR, or even your phone camera, the key to having high quality video oftentimes is lighting. So up here is the key to this studio. This is the Aperture 300D, one of the most amazing pieces of light equipment I've ever used. It's got this huge softbox. This is a Prismatic ring light. This is my secondary light. You can control it from an app too, so you can have all the colors. You don't even have to have a wire for this. There's some batteries on the back of this. You can charge them up. So you can actually take this light off the tripod and use it anywhere in your studio. In fact, we're using one right now to just light this angle. So my third light is this P1 Vlogger. It's just a smaller light. I use this originally to light up my background. I'm using it to just give it a little bit of vibe over here. Dimmable, you can pick any color in the rainbow. I love it. It's nice and compact, and you can use this on your DSLR when you're shooting videos elsewhere. I've got this teleprompter monitor. Basically, it's where I can read my notes, and I have it placed very close to the lens of the camera that's shooting me. A little pro tip here, you always want to look at the lens when you're vlogging, when you're going live, when you're just shooting videos. Oftentimes people will look at the actual monitor or the flip up screen. Don't do that, huge mistake. So when I'm looking at my notes, I like to have it very close to my lens. I learned this from Sean Cannell. At his setup, he has his monitor right below the lens. So in addition to this monitor, I've got my confidence monitor over here. This is a TCL big screen. I love TCL because they've got generally affordable TVs that are dope. Last thing I want to talk about is my major space saver tool is a Manfrotto auto pole. This is basically a floor to ceiling monopod, and I've literally got 1, 2, 3, 4 things connected to this monopod or this Manfrotto auto pole. This basically replaced 4 different tripods that normally would be here. Highly recommend it. I've collected a whole bunch over the years, and I love it, especially for smaller spaces. Looks like somebody wanted to join me. What's your name?
Mia.
And what are you doing here?
In the studio.
Yeah, whose studio is this?
Ours.
Yeah, and who works here all the time?
Us.
Us? Do you? I do. And who am I?
Daddy.
That's right. All right, so we're gonna go show you the rest of the studio. It's not that big, but let's go over to the living room next. This is a secondary spot where I can shoot interviews with people that come into the studio. It's just got some good vibes and it's a good place to just chill out. Also, the monitor doubles as a TV, which is nice. We just turn it around. And what are you watching right now, little one?
Mickey Mouse.
What's that?
Mickey Mouse.
Are you gonna fold? Everybody wants to know what kind of snacks we have in the studio. Just quickly show you, we got the, this is a chip drawer. We got some Doritos, we got Lay's, we got some Cheetos, my personal favorite, Cool Ranch. But of course, the most important thing in any tour is the fridge. So let's take a look at what's in our fridge. All right, so we've got, of course, we got some beer. That's a must. We've got some coconut water. We've got Coca-Cola in the glass bottles. Gotta have in the glass bottles. I think this is one made in Mexico, real sugar. We, of course, gotta have the Premier Protein, bulk up. This looks like a regular water cooler, but it's not. This water is from a local spring, probably the best water you can get. Bottom, there you go, just leave it there. Okay, I think that's good. Here you go. All right, so that's enough for this area. Let's go to the broadcast desk where we control the live streams, record videos, and basically control this whole setup. So let's go check it out right now. Last but not least, the broadcast desk. Why I'm so excited about this is because this makes everything so efficient for not only live streaming, but recording video. So this is an Alienware PC desktop computer. I've got a mixer for all the audio. So the microphones, the headphones, all of it is plugged in through this. vMix is what lets me go live, but do so much more. As you can see, I can cut between 2 different angles. So this is Mia on the main camera for the guest. I can fade back to a wide angle, and obviously if I'm there, I have the other angle of me sitting at my normal spot. So I'm able to bring in videos, pictures, all kinds of images to make my live streams a little bit more visually compelling. And literally you can actually record right from this software right onto the computer. So it makes it really easy for workflow. Of course, you can see I have 2 different screens. So a lot of control, a lot of resources, and everything at your fingertips. Make sure you go check out the actual reveal on Pimp My Studio for the full reveal of this studio and see my reaction when I first saw this when it was first built. So it's really exciting. This has been the Video Influencers Studio Tour. I hope you liked it. Comment below, what was your favorite part of the studio? We will be doing a whole series on this studio from, best tips and hacks for building your own studio, even with a small space. I'll be talking about the broadcast desk, all the elements that actually make my broadcast work, as well as we'll deep dive into the equipment, the cameras, the microphones, the lights, everything in here. We'll go into detail with why I chose what I chose, obviously the cameras and the lighting, but even some of the accessories. So if you like this, hit that like button. If you guys want to see more, let us know in the comments area. If you guys want to see the reveal where I actually see my studio for the first time on Live Streaming Pros, click or tap the screen right here. To see the whole YouTube studio series, click or tap the screen right here.